What they do in the government, who's convincing people using 98% of the scientists and rejecting all the contrary confirmed, is they're programming people to think a certain way. So the facts that somebody, a proponent uses, say, oh, global warming's happening because of these reasons. Well, those reasons were given to them, selected. Obscurantism is just half the story, or specious information. They're programming somebody, like coding them, so that the person can operate like a computer now. Instead of thinking about the topic, they're just running through their programming. It's true because of this, and then you have a conclusion. This is a programming. So the people are programmed to believe that global warming is true. And they're programming their computer mind on this topic, cannot even consider the other topics or other reasons that it's not true. They can't even think about it. It's completely not in their paradigm. It's programming, telling people how to think. I used an example of programming is in economics. One of the ideas that I was taught in college in finance class is that the purpose of a company is to make the shareholders money. That's the purpose. Now, everybody believes that definition. But in the old history books, the idea was first is to serve the customer. That's the purpose of a company. And then to contribute positively to society. So that's 100 years ago, that was the definition. But now we've been programmed to believe, most students, I've been programmed to believe that the purpose of a company is to make a foreign shareholder lots of money. And screw the community. Who cares about the employees? That doesn't even come into the equation. And this is an example of programming people to believe certain things. Let's say you go to an auto mechanic and your car's not running. And let's say the auto mechanic is equivalent to a professor or a scientist. Okay? And the mechanic tells us, like a scientist, that you need a new engine. Okay? Scientist says there is no race, for example. Scientists say this. Evolution is a fact. Scientists will say this, the authority. Like an auto mechanic tells us we need a new engine. Okay? In reality, all we needed is a new carburetor. In reality, evolution is a cycle, not a straight line. Okay? But try convincing somebody who bought a new engine that they were ripped off. They will defend that mechanic to the death. Oh, he's totally good. I defend his integrity. I support his decision and told me what to do. And they'll argue it and they'll believe it. If somebody contradicts their decision with some evidence like, hey, didn't sound like your motor was off because of these and these. What do you know? What do you know? They'll argue it that way. And this is how these programmed individuals view their beliefs in whatever political idea.